Hello and welcome back. This is another video in the tutorial on how to set up and configure PEX, or permissions X. In our last video I explained the importance of inheritance and how that allows us to only add the permissions that are specific to each group, since each group inherits the groups before it. In this video we're going to finish fleshing out our permissions in our file. So in a past video I showed you how to find the actual permission nodes that are specific to the plugin and how to find the permission node for each command that you want to add to your players. Now, to save time, I'm not going to come back and search for each command because I know most of them that I need to add. But if you have any questions about which permission node allows the player to use which command, then simply come back to the plugins either dev.bucket page or plugins.bucket.org forums, and somewhere on that page is going to be a link to the actual permission nodes. So let's go ahead and flesh out our file. First, let's go ahead and flesh out the default group. So normally on most servers you want to allow your players to be able to do home and set home. So PEX group default add essentials dot home. Again, I know these permissions by heart, I've written them so many times, but you may have to go back and forth between the website and your server in order to remember which goes where. So PEX home allows the player to go home, but they haven't been able to set one yet. So let's do PEX group default add essentials dot set home. Another command that most servers are going to have is the spawn command. In this case, the permission node is essentials dot spawn. So PEX group default add essentials dot spawn. And I guess we'll leave it at that for now with the default group. Now for the VIP group. Your VIP group is normally your donator group or your veteran group, players that have been on the server for a long time and deserve special privileges. So let's give them something special. A new feature that Essentials has added recently is the ability to wear any block on your head. For instance, to wear on your head as a hat. It's got to be a block, it can't be a tool or anything. But let's wear a block of ice on our head. Hat. So you can see that instead of my normal hat, I've got a block of ice on my head. So we want to allow the VIP group to be able to do this. Now when we do this, default won't be able to use this command, but VIP and every group above VIP will. So PEX group VIP essentials dot hat. Don't know what I mistyped there. PEX group VIP add essentials dot hat. Let's also give the VIP group the ability to use warps. So PEX group VIP add essentials dot warp and PEX group VIP dot add essentials dot warp dot list. So now that we've got our VIP group done, let's go ahead and flesh out the moderator group. Now moderator already has all of the commands that the VIP group has and the default group has. So we only want to add the permissions that are specific to the moderator group. So PEX group mod essentials dot temp ban. PEX group mod add essentials dot temp ban. Pex group mod add essentials dot set warp. And that's gonna be about it. We'll leave everything else to the owner group, and this should provide us with a basic framework that we can work around. So now that we've done that, let's go back and look at our file and what we've ended up with. Default has spawn, set home, home, and help. The VIP group has hat, warp, and warp list, along with spawn, set home, home, and help. The moderator group has set warp, temp ban, mute, ban, and each of these groups from VIP and each of these groups from default. And then of course the owner group, once again, because it has the asterisk permission, has all permissions in the game. That's going to do it for this video. In my next video, we're going to break it down on how to actually edit the file and add permissions manually through the file. Thanks for watching and stay tuned.